And I'm looking at my son about his actions. And it ain't like my son is just on the internet. I mean, it's not like my son is just talking to me and just making up all this shit. And it's like, he just saying, oh, the sky is purple and pink with glittery clouds coming. I just seen a unicorn. Like, no, it ain't nothing too far-fetched. He was pooping in his pants. There's obvious signs of sexual trauma in kids when they do that. He has nightmares about this man. Nightmares that he be scared about in class. Things that his guidance counselor and his teacher called me to tell me what's going on with Wesley. We've never seen Wesley like this. Wesley's getting into fights in school. He's being more aggressive. One second he's fine. Next second I'm dealing with police. I'm not even going to get into that. But I'm dealing with police. And I'm dealing with the fact that I got 2 kids saying these things. And everybody just wants to... But kids... Everybody who doesn't want to believe it just wants to give me a reason why the kids is lying. And I just... Sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't believe it. Everybody on my side, nobody can believe it. Nobody believed that. Nobody believes that Wesley is lying. I had nobody around me in my close circle that was like, Brittany, maybe he's lying. The only time they said that was in the beginning. When he was saying it was Alex. Everyone was like, nah, Alex didn't do no shit to Wesley. She didn't do nothing. That's not true. He's lying to you about that. He's covering that shit for somebody else. Nobody thinks that. Nobody said that. Nobody. His teachers, they don't look at me crazy like, oh, that, nobody thinks that. No kid can fake all that trauma. There's just no way. Sorry. That shit is real. Like, I want you to document it, like, every day. Like, I do. I record my conversations with him every day. Every day, it's a new conversation. He was just telling me a couple of days ago how he thinks that what David did to him hurt worse than me breaking my foot. And he's saying, I don't know how it felt to break your foot, but what David did to me, it hurt really, really, really bad. And I had a whole conversation with him when I was using the bathroom. We started to get to talking. And he said he didn't tell me because he thought he was going to get in trouble. I talked to him. I don't even give a fuck. It is what it is. But I just wanted to... I can't want to lie because I'm like, nah. Hell nah. This nigga ain't finna finesse me. Hell nah, you ain't finna... I don't give a fuck if I look crazy or not, bitch. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Yeah, I went on there and I did that, but I'm finna go right back and tell him why the fuck I did that. Don't play with me thinking... Must have thought I wasn't gonna do that. Must have thought I wasn't going to go back on the internet because everybody's telling me don't do it. Like, don't do it. Just, you're going to look crazy. Like, don't do it. Like, damn, like that shit. No, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Hell no. Hell no. Nah. I just was finessed. And I was backed in the corner. And I kept my word and I did what I said I would. Because I'm a woman of my word. So that's why I did that shit. But I do not believe that shit. I did it because I'm a woman of my word. And when he got on the phone with my son said he made it up. So I can't argue with the fact that my son just lied to him. I could tell him all day I think he's lying. It don't matter. He lied while that man was on the phone. That man got that audio. It was nothing I could do about it. So I got to be a woman of my word. And I say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. But then when I do that, he's like, oh, he calls me. He's like, oh, everybody's still on your side, saying stuff like, oh, we don't really, but lie detectors aren't really real. So can you go and make a post? He's talking about something because people still on your side. And I was like, I mean, I made a live. Like, what do you want me to say in the post? He's like, I just want you to make a post so I can repost it and I can apologize to that. And I was like, oh, you got to give me a second. I hung up on him. And then I got to call my lawyer and shit because I was like, nah, you doing too much. You doing way too much. And then I saw how he switched on me after that shit. Like, I saw how now we back to bitches and hoes and I'm crazy and psycho. And I'm telling his homeboy, this man talking about how he missed me and talking about my vagina and all type of shit. And his friend laughing like, he really said that? He a goofy. He really said that? And I'm like, you think I'm lying? Y'all keep trying to sit in my fucking face like I'm fucking lying. He's like, nah, I don't think he lying. I just don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that either. Because if he genuinely believe I'm trying to ruin his whole fucking career, what the fuck is he trying to see me for? Like, why is we talking about you miss me? Why is he talking about, oh, we was good for each other, we was good together? Like, why is we talking about that? Like, bitch, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want shit to do with you. You got me fucked up. You think I want shit to do with you? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm still, my story is still the same, and my son's story is still the same, and that ain't changing. That little girl's story is still the same, and ain't none of that shit finna change. And we can do whatever we gotta do in court. I'm already prepared for it. It is what it is. But I ain't finna go back and forth on this internet no more. I don't think it's anything any much we can say about each other at this point. So hopefully this shit is over with until we go to court. You know what I'm saying? I'm just praying this shit over with until we go to court. Cause ain't nothing else to be done. You know, he did whatever I made the apology video. I did it. He ain't do nothing. So ain't nothing else to say. Shit, I don't give a fuck what he say about me at this point. I don't give a fuck. I mean, come on here and say all the time, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. And every time I say that, I get caught in something like when I made the comment back to his diss song and I said slide for Vaughn. Bitch, I didn't even want to do that. I said I wasn't going to pay that nigga no mind with that shit. Because he wasn't even talking about me. You know why he wasn't talking about me? Because I'm not a stripper. I don't sell pussy and my OnlyFans ain't low. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, you just named a song after me, but you ain't talking about me. You know what I mean? So I ain't even trying to play it no mind, but that shit made me upset because it's like, how you had Nba Youngboy diss your whole group, and this was no disrespect to Vaughn. I've been said that shit. I liked Vaughn as an artist, and that's sad. What happened to him? How the fuck you got Nba Youngboy over here making diss songs about y'all crew and shit, and you over here making diss songs about me, nigga? Go handle your business. Go beef with your real ops. Like, go beef with the niggas you really got beef with. Your beef ain't with me, son. Like, it was never with me. You sitting here making diss records. Like, that ain't changing nothing. That's never gonna change a goddamn thing about not me. Talking about, I just made this record. I just made it. It wasn't about you, though. Everybody thought it was about you. Like, nigga. Right, because I didn't know who he was talking about. I'm listening to the song. I don't know who he's talking about. Who OnlyFans running low? Who sell pussy? Like, I was so confused. That's why I'm like, y'all stop tagging me and shit. He named it after me, but it ain't about me. I don't know who he was talking to, but he wasn't talking to me. And I don't be talking to people who don't address me. I don't. I said slide for Vaughn out of just, nigga, go diss them. Go diss them. Like, what you dissing me for? Like, you dissing me in music, nigga. I'm a bitch. Like, I'm a female. Like, the fuck I'm gonna do with you? And you trying to start a rap battle. You trying to start a rap beef with me. The man made 3 diss songs. I never replied back to narrow one of them. Because the music I recorded is not even diss records to him. Music I'm recording is about how I feel right now. Music that I'm recording is fucking depressing fucking songs. It's all sad R&B songs. I have not made a diss song about him. I'm not in that moment. When I make music to help vent. It helps me. It helps my therapy. It's what I'm going through. It's real life. I haven't made a diss song against him because I'm not doing, nigga, I don't want to diss you in the song. Nigga, I want you dead. Like, you know what I mean? I've been said that. I told him that I believe my son. I told him that I stand by my son's word. I believe it. And there's damn sure ain't never going to be no change in my motherfucking mind. Ain't never going to be no motherfucking change in my motherfucking life. I'm not even going to entertain the thought of even hear me out. Fuck no. Fuck no. We take our chances. If you get away, you get away. But that never is going to change my motherfucking mind. It's never going to change my mind. Because my reality does not change. My reality is the same, bitch. I'm sitting up here at 6 in the morning, ain't eat all day. I promise on everything I love, I ain't eat nothing all day. I woke up, went straight to pick up my son from school, and I ain't eat nothing all day. My son didn't even eat nothing all day. I was talking to my son all day, all night, and he ended up falling asleep. He didn't even eat nothing. By the time I look at the time, it's 12 o'clock. I'm like, damn, where the fuck the time went? I'm dealing with this shit all day. And I got a nigga in my face right now. He laughing. He thinks that shit's funny. He's flicking his middle fingers up at me, thinking it's funny. Like, wow. Like, see, I should have been recording you. I should have been playing the games you played. Because if I played the games that you played, then I would have had everything you said to me earlier. And everything that you said earlier was, I know you're not like that. I know you're hard. All that shit he was saying to me. And now you turn around. Fuck you, bitch. See you in court. I'm gonna block you. Like, thinking it's funny. Nigga got over there, got high, feeling good. That's what it is. Because at the end of the day, I just gotta trust. I gotta trust God. And he ain't gonna get away with it. Because God knows what happened. God knows what happened. And he know what happened. He know what happened. He know what he doing. He know what he doing. And that's gonna drive him crazy. It's gonna drive him crazy. It's gonna drive him crazy. Same way how this shit driving me fuck crazy. It's driving him crazy too. This shit ain't easy for nobody. No party involved in this shit is easy. But I'm not making this shit look like a joke. I ain't coming on the internet making diss songs like a joke. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not recording conversations. I'm not doing none of that. This man say we gonna have a grown-up conversation, one-on-one, me, you, and Wesley, let's talk, and he recorded the whole conversation. That ain't no grown-ass man conversation. I didn't record. I talked to his sister. His sister talked to me for a whole hour. I didn't record her. She said, saying shit, please don't record me. So, she probably was recording me. I don't know. They finessing right now. But I'm being real. I'm being real. All right, I'm going to step to y'all. I'm going to sit. I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why I feel like this. I'm going to tell y'all this is why I feel like this. And that's it. You take it or you don't. And niggas playing with me, recording all my conversations, trying to get me switched up and shit. And trying to screenshot text messages and all type of weird shit. And it's like, bro, like, at this point, now I just know I ain't talking to not near one of them. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck. I ain't replying back to not one of them. Not one of them, because ain't nothing real about anything over there in that fucking family. Nothing. How you gonna sit here and we gonna have a whole grown-up conversation? We gonna figure it out. You sitting here recording me. So as soon as my son come out the mouth and he go, I lied. I don't know. It's over with. So I can't even say, Wesley, you're lying. Stop lying to me and tell me the truth. Because it's just going to be like, oh, you're coaching him. You told him that he was lying. But it's like, I know my son. So I know what the fuck he's saying right now. And I know how he's looking right now. So I know, you know what I mean? I know, but a audio recording is tricky. Because if I would have said something, I'm coaching him. So it was like, damn. I had to roll with it like, damn, Wesley. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But at the end of the day, I get it. I get why he lied. I understand. I get it. My son is scared. My son is genuinely scared. He just peed in his pants. I just saw him have an accident. That's That's it. Like, I don't know. That's real. That's as real as it's about gonna get. Cause you ain't gonna hear no other realer story. Cause there ain't no other realer story. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. So yeah. That's my story. This is my life. And there are a lot of people that are very genuinely positive towards me. And I really appreciate it. I'm not going to say that I don't, because I do. Everything is not necessarily negative on the internet. I have a lot of people that have been supporting me. And I do appreciate it. It's like, doesn't mean much, but it means something. It really does. It really do. I read y'all stories. It really sad. Like, all this shit is really sad. And, like, but I don't know. I just hope, if anything, if I inspire anybody, I don't know. I don't feel like what I'm going through is done in vain. I don't feel like all this stress and all these late nights and these non-eatings and all this that I got going on and all these things I'm going through is not going to be done for no reason. It's not, because it's going to be done for my son. It's going to be done for my son. So if anybody ever has no situation like this, bro, I don't know. For me, I'm going to step for my child. Smartly step for my child. I got to be smart. And sometimes all that is that you can do is just to talk. Just to spread awareness. Just to say, hey, like, this is what's going on. Just to reach out for help. Just to say, hey, like, you know, like, this is what my kid is saying. Like, man, believe your kids. Because I done seen my son lie to my fucking face. I didn't see him lie to my face. I didn't see him lie to my face about stuff that I know you lying to me about. Just because he was scared. Like, I seen it. So when you ask a kid that, bro, they gonna be so quick to change their stories. They don't, especially my son, he don't want to be involved in this shit. He don't want none of this shit no more. He don't want to keep talking about it. He don't want to have to keep reliving it. He don't like talking about it. He does not like talking about it. He does not like talking about it. He don't want to talk about it. It doesn't sit right with him. It makes him emotional. It gives him a bad day. He don't like to hear his name. He don't like to hear David's name. I try not to even say his name around the house. When I talk about him on the phone, he has a different name. I don't even be saying that nigga name. Because Wesley don't like hearing it. I didn't see Wesley freak out in a movie and was like, oh, somebody said somebody's name is David. And I was like, baby, it's okay. There are good Davids in the world. I'm reading the Bible to him and we was learning about David. And he just was always just tense. And I was like, listen, he was David in the Bible was good David. And so I see all that. That's not fake. Ain't no fucking way my son finna fake. Like, my son gonna be so smart at 6 years old and be like, okay, let me convince my mom that I'm telling the truth. So let me just pretend that I hate his name. Like, he's fucking 6. Like, no, like, he genuinely doesn't like when he hears that name. Like, he genuinely doesn't like it. There's no faking that. It's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. It's fucking sick. And it's fucking sad. And I wish nobody have to go through this shit, dog. I really do. I really do, bro. I really do. I really do. I really do. It's not fair to kids. Kids have no rights. Kids' legal guardians are the ones that sign for them, and on the hierarchy of how the world works, it's children, then women, then men. Men are at the top, women in the middle, and children on the bottom. So we talking about little kids. We talking about little kids, and we talking about a grown ass man. Ain't never hear no crazy shit happen in my motherfucking house. With Alex, with Wesley, never. So how this one night that David's at my house, some shit crazy go down. Because I got 2 kids telling me something went down. Both of them are saying some crazy shit went down. So I got 2 kids saying to me that some crazy shit happened in that house that night with David. I ain't never had no problems with baby Alex or Wesley, ever. Alex has been in our life before she was born. Been knowing Alex her whole entire life. That's family. So all of a sudden, this one night, I leave the house. I'm not home. And David's at my house by himself with the kids. Some shit go down. On that night. I done had her other nights. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing never happened. No craziness never happened. It happened on that night. That trip that she came during that weekend was that day that he was at my house. How convenient. Not convenient, but how, if you want to say ironic or coincidence. Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that the night that you're at my house, I got the kids screaming some crazy shit happened? They ain't never say nothing happened like this before at other dates. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't happen at these dates and this dates, and I just had her. Like, I just was with her. So I haven't heard anything else from them. Except on that night. Except on that night when this nigga was in my crib. I got the kids telling me some shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And nobody's ever going to really understand it like I do because it's my life and it's my son. And so I know I don't have these problems. I know I ain't had no motherfucking problem. I ain't never had no problems with baby Alex and Wesley. Never. And all of a sudden, one night that I left David in my house because he missed his flight and I let him come sleep. He's supposed to be in my room minding his business. Minding his business. Something happened. It was no other day. It was that night. And I'm supposed to believe that nothing happened. Like they just lying. Like no way, Jose. No way, Jose. My son was pooping in his pants, and when it was getting so bad, I'm like, Wesley, why do you keep pooping in your pants? Like, I'm gonna start beating you if you don't use the bathroom. I start beating him, like he's taking beatings and not telling me what's wrong with him. So now I stopped beating him. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not telling me nothing. I'm just gonna wait till you ready to talk to me. I had to put him back in diapers because that messed with his manlyhood. Cause my son is a boy, so he did not like being in diapers. He was like, oh, I'm gonna be a little kid, and I said, well, you're pooping in your pants, and I'm tired of cleaning it up. I'm tired of throwing your underwear away and buying you new clothes. So you gonna wear these diapers. And then he told me 3-4 days later, wearing diapers. Came clean and told me what it was. It's not even that. It's just the fact that my son can give me details of shit that I can't wrap my head around how he would understand what they were. Like, my son has never seen no grown man's penis before. Never. Alex says she saw David chasing Wesley naked. Like, Shit sad for real. Shit real fucking sad. Well, I think I done invented, I think I done set up here. I think it's been, how long has it been? I'm on the floor of my room on a pillow. But yeah, that's it. I was vulnerable tonight. I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna do that from now on because I'm still in battle mode. I'm in every type of mood you could think I'd be in right now. I feel every single emotion right now. I'm just dwindling away. My weight is just going and going and going because I've been stressing. This has been so stressful. But bring it on. Bring it the fuck on. Bring it the fuck on. Bring it the fuck on. Because I can do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I ain't finna back down. I don't give a fuck. Nope. Well, yeah. I feel kind of crazy because I just been sitting here talking. I don't know what y'all been saying, but guess what? I don't give a fuck. I guess I'm going to find out later when I get off my phone and I turn my phone off and turn it back on and see what everybody's saying about me. And then I see how it went. That shit really be comical. Like, it really just be like, damn, these people just really don't be knowing nothing. But I get it. It's all good. I get it. I understand you only know certain things. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to just come on here and be real. Anybody want to still sit here up in my face and tell me I don't believe what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I'm chuckling and shit because I really don't give a fuck. And I'm upset. I'm sad and I'm hurt that I got backed in that corner. I'm sad and I'm hurt that my son broke down like that. And my son took back what he said. But It's understandable. It's understandable because after I get off the phone with him and he talked to his homeboy Zoo, and Zoo asked him all the questions Zoo asked him, he back to what he's been saying. The only time he ever switched his stories was when he talked to that nigga, when that nigga was on the phone. That's the only time his story switched up. That's the only time he ever switched up his story. Out of every time I've ever talked to him. Out of every time I've been in his police stations. Out of every time, okay, Wesley, David's sister wants to talk to you on the phone. David, homeboy, you talk to them? He say, yeah. He'll tell them the same shit he told me. But when he got on the phone and I have David on the phone, he say he's lying. Nah. He was scared. He's scared. He's genuinely scared.